Armageddon. It's a bit of a cult sort of prog classic type thing. Keith Relf is the main man on this. Keith Relf from the Yardbirds and Renaissance, and this was the last album that he made before he was sort of sadly killed at home, wasn't he? He was electrocuted by his guitar just about a year after this came out. Now, one of the reasons why this isn't all that well-known album, and probably one of the reasons why it became a bit of a cult classic, and also one of the reasons why they only ever made one record, is they never did anything with it. They never toured it. They never promoted it. It's just a one-off album. It's done and done, if you like, or whatever the terminology wants to be. They made a record, didn't go on tour with it, didn't promote it, and just basically that was it. So it pretty much disappeared into obscurity back in those days, and then it sort of became the sort of underground classic a few years later, didn't it? Who else is on it apart from Keith Relf? Probably the most interesting one for people who like the same things as me is the drummer, Bobby Caldwell, because he was in Captain Beyond with Rod Evans after he left Deep Purple. He also worked with Johnny Winter and did lots of other stuff as well, little sessiony bits and things with little bits of bands, but I was never in another really big band as far as I can recall. The bass player was a bloke called Louis Senamo, and he was in Steamhammer prior to this with the guitar player Martin Pugh. And the guitar player Martin Pugh went off to work with Rod Stewart later on as well. Keith Relf, obviously this was the last thing that he did before his death. Track-wise, it's great stuff if you're into your prog type stuff. You get a 9-minute instrumental opener. I mean, you can only get that on a prog album, couldn't you? And it's a pretty good track. It's called Buzzard, it's called, and that is a pretty good start. You know exactly what you're going to get for the rest of the album as soon as you hear that, really. And you'll either be transfixed for the rest of the album, or if you don't like that sort of thing, you'll probably take it off and not listen to the rest of it. But I would think the people that take it off and don't listen to the rest of it would be in a minority. Silver Title Rate's a bit more melodic, and got some vocals on this time, haunting Keith Relf vocals as well, which are pretty good. What did the critics say? Well, the critics liked it when it came out, but I don't necessarily know they liked it all that much when they didn't bother promoting it much or touring it. Proto-metal, people have referred to it as in recent years, and people have talked about a Led Zeppelin sort of vibe to it as well.